Alright, so me and my brother, we went shopping at Walmart the other day, and I got asked 2 questions that make up like 90% of the questions I get, so I thought this would be a great opportunity to address those questions. The first question we got was by a gentleman in the milk section. He wanted to know what permitting process we had to go through to be able to open carry our handguns. We explained to him you did not have to get any permit, any kind of permission from the government, that you did not have to prostrate yourself in any way to exercise your rights. He seemed quite surprised at that, but extremely excited about it. I guess he's former military and figured that living here in California meant having no Second Amendment right, which is pretty much what I thought for, up till like a year or 2 ago. So that's the number one question I get. What permit do you have? How did you get that license? Was it hard to get? Questions along those lines. And I have to explain, no, there's no permit. You just do it. There's obviously, I explained to him that there's laws and things you have to follow, but that, in general, you can open carry. And then I tell them to go to CaliforniaOpenCarry.org to get all the rules and the particulars and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so that's the number one most often asked question of me, is the permitting thing. The second most often asked question, which we got when we were checking out, was a checker, not the one who was checking us out, but a checker behind us, yelled out, not yelled, but like said loudly. She inquired, she asked, I think it was, are you guys deputies? Right? Deputies? She asked if we were deputies, and I explained to her, no, we're just citizens. And she goes, well, I just figured because you had the firearms, or the guns or whatever, that you must be deputies. And I said, nope. So that's the number 2 question I most often get is, are you law enforcement? Something along those lines. Are you a police officer? Are you undercover? Which I don't know if undercovers would wear holstered handguns. And I don't know, I've never seen it. I don't know of any law enforcement that have beards when they're not undercover. So, whatever. People just assume, since the only people they ever see are law enforcement and military with guns, that if you have a gun, you must be law enforcement or military. So I get to explain to them. So those 2 questions make up at least 90% of the questions I get regarding open carry, and that's how I address it.